A sliding miter saw is a type of miter saw that adds rails to let the saw blade slide front to back across the wood. It gives you a much greater depth of cut than the same size miter saw without rails. Most sliding miter saws also include the ability to make a compound cut. This video will show you the 5 best sliding compound miter saw available. All of their links are available in the description box if you are interested. So, let's jump to the video without wasting any more time. Number 5. Bosch GC-M12SD Sliding Glide Miter Saw. The Bosch GC-M12SD is one of the best power tools Bosch has to offer. Not only is it one of the best Bosch tools, it's one of the highest rated 12 sliding dual bevel compound miter saws on the market. If you're in need of a powerful, versatile, and surprisingly compact miter saw, this saw is worth a look. As well as a second look. Accuracy and cut capacity are some of the most notable strong suits of the GC-M12SD. One of the innovations that lends itself to accuracy on this saw is the axial glide system. This system was designed with perfect alignment, ultra-smooth cutting action, and hyper-accuracy in mind. This saw is surprisingly intuitive and easy to use for how powerful it is. The Bosch GC-M12SD sports a 15-amp motor that delivers no-load speeds of 3,800 RPM. This kind of power provides fast, accurate cuts easily. The high ratings across the board make arguing against the value of this saw extremely difficult. It is certainly in the higher-end price bracket, but so are comparable miter saws in its class. Number 4. DEWALT DWS-780 Sliding Compound Miter Saw. The DEWALT DWS-780 is dual bevel sliding compound miter saw, meaning the blade on this miter saw tilts in both angle directions, allowing you to make precise cuts without needing to calibrate or adjust anything. Given the design of the back fence, you can cut up to 2 by 16-inch lumber at 90 degrees. DEWALT have fitted a robust 15-amp motor, and it has a lot less vibration than what you'll find with other similar saws, especially given the powerful 15-amp motor it possesses. For safety features, you'll get a transparent blade guard that is pretty standard. At first glance, the DEWALT DWS-780 miter saw looks impressive like it means business. A 15-amp 3,800 RPM motor, the DEWALT DWS-780 miter saw had plenty of push. Whether cutting a small piece of crown molding or a forged for pressure-treated post, it breezed through. And now for the best part, the shadow cut line even remains visible outside in direct sunlight. Laser guides fall apart outdoors, becoming useless. Another advantage of the XPS system over a laser guide is that it didn't lose accuracy when it was bumped. Number 3. CRAFTSMAN CMCS 714 Moan Compound Sliding Miter Saw. The CRAFTSMAN cordless 7-1x4 miter saw runs on the CRAFTSMAN V20 battery platform. Using the included 4mAh battery, the saw is stated to be able to make 585 cuts in 3 1x4-inch NDF baseboards. This saw measures in at 12 inches tall, 23 inches wide and weighs 21.8 pounds. The 3,800 RPM motor allows for enough power to cut through 2x lumber. There is also an electric brake to allow the blade to stop spinning quickly upon release. A power button is located above the handle. This is a safety precaution to prevent accidental starting when a battery is installed. The main trigger is a switch trigger and allows easy activation when gripping the handle. A single bevel design allows for up to a 47-degree bevel for making compound cuts. CRAFTSMAN also included clamps to hold material stable for increased safety during cuts. A dust bag is included with the saw, can be interchanged with a shop vac for dust removal. CRAFTSMAN includes a 3-year limited warranty on this tool. Number 2. Delta 26 2241 Compound Sliding Miter Saw. The Delta 26 2241 Cruiser Miter Saw boasts one of the longest cross-cutting capacities in its class and even has a nifty drop-down fence system that increases your cut capacity even further. To take advantage of this feature, you just need a milled piece of lumber. One item that is lacking with the Delta 26 2241 is any sort of blade guide. That will be an easy upgrade for Gen 2. Most of the pros at PTR prefer the shadow cut line, just in case there's a project manager listening. There are 2 things that all great miter saws have in common: power and accuracy. In the field test, I crosscut some 2-inch choke for the power test. The Delta Cruiser performed well and has plenty of power to handle even that task. To be accurate at any angle or bevel, a miter saw needs to be machined to very tight tolerances. Dual bevel cuts for crown molding are also within tolerance and compare well to other upper-tier miter saws. Keep in mind that, as with all miter saws, a sharp blade and patient hand will lend superior results. Number 1. Makita LS1019L Sliding Compound Miter Saw. The Makita LS1019L is a highly innovative 10-sliding compound miter saw that rivals 12 saws when it comes to cutting capacity. Usually, if you're doing 5 and 6 molding, a 12 saw is what you would use. With this miter saw though, you can actually get similar cutting capacity without requiring a larger tool. One of the major reasons to step up to a Makita miter saw is the fact that they use a direct drive motor with soft start. While it's a slow degradation, the belt does eventually stretch and have to be replaced. If you do any large base and crown molding, this miter saw is perfect for you. It's got a tall fence system and an impressive cutting depth capacity. To achieve this increased cutting capacity, Makita designed the overall system of components they call the deep and exact cutting technology. Makita also balances size and capacity nicely. You get very near 12 miter saw capacity vertically with a 10 blade that won't be as susceptible to wobble as its larger counterpart. As always, all of the mentioned products will be available in the description box for your convenience. Do check them out for the best possible pricing and more information. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have more videos planned.